If the words call and put make your brain melt, I've got you. Because here's the truth, options trading is just like real estate. And once you understand how renting a house works, you'll finally understand how options work. And more importantly, how to make money with them. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a real estate analogy that make options click for thousands of beginners. By the end, you'll never look at options the same way again. Before we jump in, if you want to see how I use this exact thinking to make real trades and generate real income, click the link in the description. I share every trade inside my community, along with strategy breakdowns and coaching that'll save you years of trial and error. Now, let's rent a house. Imagine you own a nice little rental property. You're not flipping it, you're holding it. But in the meantime, you rent it out every month and collect steady income. That's the covered call strategy. You own the stock just like you own the house. You rent it out by selling a call option. You collect rent, also known as option premium, every month. You still own the asset. You just use it to earn extra income on the side. That's how smart investors squeeze more out of every dollar they already have. So how does this actually work? Let's say your house is worth $300,000 and you're only willing to sell it if you get $310,000. A tenant says, I'll pay you $2,000 for the option to buy it from you in the next 30 days for $310,000 if the value of your house goes up by then. You agree. Two things can happen. The house stays under $310,000, the tenant walks away, and you keep the $2,000 and you keep your house. The house goes above $310,000 and the tenant buys it from you and you still keep the $2,000. That's selling a covered call option in action. You're not giving anything away for free. You're getting paid to wait, and if you sell, you do it at a price you are already happy with. That's how covered calls generate income from stocks you already own. Now let's flip the metaphor. Now you're the one renting the house because you think the value will go up. You pay $2,000 to lock in the right to buy the house at $310,000 anytime in the next 30 days. If the house jumps to $330,000, you exercise your option and buy it at $310,000 instant equity. If the house stays flat or drops, you let the option expire and you're only out the $2,000 you paid. That's what happens when you buy a call option. You're paying for the opportunity, not the obligation. But just like rent, the clock is ticking. If you don't make the move in time, the contract expires. So you better know what you're doing or that rent money disappears. Let's talk about put options. And this one's easy. Put options are like insurance. You own a house, you're afraid it might drop in value. So you buy a policy that says, if the market crashes and your home price drops below $280,000, you pay the premium for that protection, just like a put option. If nothing happens, you're out the premium, but you're already protected. If the market crashes, the insurance kicks in and covers your loss. Traders buy puts when they want to protect a position or bet a stock will fall. They sell put options when they're willing to buy a stock at a discount and want to get paid to wait. Just like getting paid to be on a standby to buy a house if the price drops. Here's the point. Options aren't magic. They're just contracts like leases or insurance policies that help you control assets for less money with more flexibility. Once you think of options this way, you stop chasing hype and start building income, protecting your positions, and creating leverage like a pro. It's not about risk. It's about strategy. Just like real estate investors use rent, options traders use premium. So let's recap. Covered calls equal collecting rent from stocks you own. Buying calls equals renting the right to buy a stock before it goes up. Selling puts equals getting paid to wait to buy at a lower price. And buying puts equals insurance against a market drop. Now that you understand the rental model, it's time to put it to work. Inside my community, I show you exactly how I use these strategies every week to generate consistent cash flow, not just theory, but real trades with real results. So if you want to stop winging it and start trading with confidence, click the link in the description and join us. Let's make your portfolio pay rent.